So the second semi-final here at the Asian Cup sees Chung Yuan up against the odds. He's representing China here at this event. And it's another David and Goliath clash as he plays this man here, Wang Chuqin, world number one. Huge support in here. Never played each other before, that's not a surprise. The world number one versus the world number 106. A win rate of 85% as opposed to Chung Yuan 77, which in itself is pretty good, but he does play at a much lower level. Still a very young man. This will be a massive test for him to see where he is placed amongst the very best in the world.
We have red, blue. Blue for you, red for you. Red, receive.
So this is Chung Yuan, who is just 19 years of age, 106th in the world. He has been higher at 66, by the way, which was early on in 2025. Has not lost a game in that defeat to Yuki Oda, apart from Xiang Feng, who by the way is also out, losing to Lam in the round yesterday, round of 16. Hong Kong, China. Wang Chuqin is 25 years of age. The left-hander is the world number one. An absolute superb player. He too has not lost any games so far. Any matches, I should say, excuse me. After a couple of games, Zhou Jihao in the last one, in the quarterfinals, was certainly eye-catching in that sense. But this is a man who has also won just about everything there is to win, like Sun Ying-Xiao, except he hasn't got an Olympic gold in singles. Yeah. And the World Championship, Chu Lao is our umpire. I've got bronzes actually. Somebody else can use the win. Muhammad Al Alawi, two bronzes in 24 and 25. Gets a chance to do better than that in a couple of months' time in April. WTT finals, he won 3 in a row between 2022 and 24. Finished with the bronze in 2021. He is the defending Asian Games champion from Hangzhou, gets to defend that this year in Nagoya. And he won this Asian Cup last year. He's a former youth Olympic champion in 2018 as well. So he will come into this as the
versus Chung Yuan. First game,
massive favorite.
turn to serve.
That's Sun Ying-Xiao. He has
Love all.
really dominated WTT.
1 love.
Good start there from Chung, and won 14 WTT titles.
Let 1 love inside the end line.
Just to redo that serve.
1 all.
That seemed to go right near the edge, didn't it, from Wang Chuqin? No reaction from him on that. He too had to pull out of the WTT finals. Woke up with a bad back and not feeling well. He said we need to play Truls Morgard
1-2.
in the semis. But yeah, Chung Yuan has captured the imagination.
3-1.
Decent start from Chung Yuan, to be fair. It's been a really good run from this young man, Chung Yuan. I think he's... That's a great shot, isn't it? Oh, lovely backhand from Chung.
No flash, please. All.
Now they're matching each other at the moment.
No more flash, please.
They're beating 26th in the world, Yukiya Uda 4-3. You can see, again, getting irritated. Wang Chuqin with some of the fans. He told them off the other day. And again, it happened. He actually told fans to shut up when he was playing Akash Pal of India in the group stages.
Five, 4.
Clever, just with the pushes, the small shots, not wanting to engage in a big rally. Chung Yuan in that instance, he can't do that all the time, but he will pick his moments.
Five, 4.
Just as the rally's about to begin. Not
5-4.
Somehow on his feet. Wang said that that match where he beat Pal, he said it was just average.
Five, 6.
Well, he's giving as good as he gets, isn't he, Chung Yuan? Yeah, and he said after not playing for a while, he said he felt a bit unfamiliar on the court and it was easy to lose focus, which is why he didn't want that distraction from the crowd. He said his first goal was simply to win the opening match.
6-all.
Kind of not looked back since. He did drop a game against Feng Yixin in the second game. It was a 2-1. Beat Mohammed Abdul Wahab 3-0. Then into the round of 16, beat Isaac Kwek of Singapore 3-0. There was a 13-11 in there.
7-6.
Really back in front, Chung Yuan. Against Zhou Qihao, Zhou took the first game 11-7. Wang Chuqin then won the next two. Then Zhou won the fourth at 11-7. It was 2-2 there before Wang Chuqin won the final two games to win 4-2. Zhang Yuan,
6-8.
brilliant. He is just in front here by a couple.
7-8.
Game on, really, it feels at the moment. Zhang Yuan is someone who's quite a few under 19 and under 17 WTT titles under his belt.
8-all.
His win rate's pretty good. As I said, this is a big step up. He started this quite positively, though. Another big run. He's just not allowing Wang Chuqin to take the lead. This is the man to beat the world number 26 Yukiya Uda 4-3. Nine all now. Yeah, he started against Xiang Peng and lost 3-1. And many people would have thought, well, that's part of the course, right? One of the best players in the world. He did take the first game off Xiang Peng 11-4, and then someone came storming back to win the next three. Then he beat Ali Al-Khadraoui 3-1. It was 1-1 at one stage. Then he beat a very established player, Kirill Gerasimenko of Kazakhstan. It was 2-1 at one stage.
10-9.
Now, at the business end, he sets up a game point here, Wang Chuqin. Into the round of 16, Zhang Yuan then defeated Wang Chanting 3-0. I don't think many people expected that. And then 4-3 against Yukiya Uda. He won the first two games, Zhang. Then it was 3-1 at one stage.
11-9.
Wang Chuqin has taken the first game.
One.
Had to come from behind to do it. It's been a very encouraging start for Zhang Yuan. Just to finish off against Yukiya Uda. After going 3-1 up, Yukiya Uda bounced back on the next two. 14-11 one of them as well. Came to 3-2, 3-3, and then the last game he won 4-3. 11-5, Wang Chuqin here against Zhang Yuan. Good first game.
第一个 C 我中间有点给我 C 懵了，没办法，正常拉的好，C 那样往前带，有点缺损。你看他在他在攻击的时候有点缺损，蹭上去就行了。不要包括落点上，中间你给他中间很拐，正习惯性拐，这个不想人家拔起来。这个时候跟他对齐，这样嘛，你刚反手，你再往他中间多突破，哈，对吧？
Second game, Wang to serve. Second game, Wang to serve, love ball. Lot 1.
A bit fortunate off that opening point for Zhang Yuan. As I said, has had quite the journey here to beat Wang Chanting, who he was outranked by about, what, 70-odd places.
Lot 1.
Yukiya Uda, who's even higher ranked than Wang, was quite something.
1-all.
Well, after he beat Zhou Qihao, Wang Chuqin said, He was very familiar with Joe's skills, technical skills.
1-2.
Hammered that past Chung Yu-wan. So the mindset was more important. He said he tried to think of all possible scenarios before the match and stayed focused in the competition. Oh, brilliant work from Chung Yu-wan. When he was asked about Chung, he said all the players in the knockout stages have their own features. I'll bring my advantages into full play and get ready for the challenge. Now, this is an unknown quantity for him. That's sort of the X factor. Chung's holding his own, isn't he, at the moment? Yeah, the other man who was causing an upset, Lam Shu Hung, who's the world 113, so just a few rungs below Chung Yu-wan. He beat Xiang Peng, incredible, who actually beat Wang, remember? Sorry, Chung in the group stages. 3-2. But then later lost to Tomokazu Harimoto, the world number 5, 4 straight games. That's wide of Chung, and Wang Chuqin up to 5 points now. Willingness to try and play the big shots, but he's now trailing by 3. This is much better from Wang Chuqin in the second game. Just lost his way a little bit here. Chung Yu-wan.
4-7.
He needed that badly, didn't he, Chung? Otherwise, this was running away from him. So just looking at Chung Yu-wan's recent matches before this event, he played in the contender Muscat in Oman, lost to Anton Shalbury in the round of 32, took a game off him. Took another game off Yuan Litzen. These are all players ranked higher than he is.
9-4.
With potential, Wang is now in a very good position to finish this game. Also got to the round of 16 in the star contender Doha, the qualification round of 16.
5-9.
It feels like a lot of potential around him.
Ten.
Playing the percentages a bit. 5 game points here for Wang Chuqin.
Game to Wang.
Yeah, Wang Chuqin far more comfortable in this second game. Maybe he's starting to get a grips with his opponent a bit more. Seen a little bit more of him. Chung now down by 2. But much easier second game win for Wang Chuqin. 11-5 beats 2-0 here against Chang Yuan.
是吧？包括有算偶尔算一个，还是把发球的时候，他基本你不难受，下包括落点，几个落点跟中间这他四个这边都是中间这包括有正好拉上来，他其实基本上他基本上可控制。可是你这种球要是太轻易的结束，你自己主动还没有起还是要跑，你出去的话，他那一下，他现在会盯这个感觉，他抱过来一下，他其他
Time. Third game, Zhang to serve, love all. Love one.
Well, he went for a very long serve there that kicked up Chang Yuan, and
No flash,
did very
please.
well in responding there. He's irritated, isn't
No
he?
flash, please.
He's irritated with the crowd, Wang Chuqin. Even if it comes to the detriment of his opponent.
1-all.
Better from Chang Yuan. Just looking at the stats on the previous couple of games, well, he did far better on his serve, Chang Yuan, in the first game. Obviously, there was a 9-11. Then the second, we only won a couple of points on serve.
1-3.
Yeah, shake of the head. He's not happy at all. He made that point earlier in the tournament, and it's happening again. And the fans have got to realise how disruptive it can be. Margins are so small at this level.
2-3.
And then look, it's clearly being on his mind there. Of course, he wants to put it out of his mind. And it's easier said than done.
4-2. Inside the end line.
Service fault there called on Chang Yuan. I think it was some kind of concealing going on. And he loses a point. That's a cheap giveaway, isn't it?
5-2.
Well, he's already got a 4-point lead here, Wang Chuqin. That's far better now, the cushion that he has. Well, he's in this kind of mood. It is very difficult for Chang Yuan. Look at how he got into position really early, created that space for himself, and hammered it back home at him.
8-2.
And you do feel, I think, from here on in, it is extremely hard for Chang Yuan. Take the banana flick there, Chang Yuan. Perhaps set him up for the point. Just a little annoyed with himself.
9.
6 points. Wang Chuqin still looking into the crowd, isn't he? It's been a common refrain for him. I was telling you about Chung Yuan's progress recently. Wang Chuqin, of course, has not played this year.
4-9.
The WTT finals, he pulled out. Jules Morgan was the last bit of action. It wasn't even action. He didn't play in that match. Played
9-5.
Alexis Lebrun in the quarterfinals. Better from Chung Yuan, but is it coming a little too late in this game? So just like Sun Ying-sha, that rest will have done him a world of good, I'm sure.
10-5.
5 game points for Wang Chuqin.
No flash, please.
And again, he's having to point it out. That's what, 3 or 4 times in this match alone?
For
5. Wang Chuqin
Game to 1.
wraps up game 3. He's cruising right now. Chung is still wanting to play the big shots. And it's costing him a bit. 11-5, 3, 3-0. To Wang Chuqin.
就给你打开这个合理的多少分钟就可以了。现在整个前三板都是基本上就是转的我们当中，他顶住就是这样，或者说我拉完，他这种在防那场往前顶啊，整个在相互前三板这种还是要需要这种还是分打不到啊，就把人都打两边在过去，他其实他不压力，因为他全发力啊，对不对？那我们变成相对的哦，发球角度是做出来的一点啊，包括小单脚让他什么点做一下，然后其他一样坚定往前。
Fourth game, Wang to serve, love off. One love.
Good start here for Wang Chuqin in this 4th and potentially final game.
One all.
Again, clever from Chung Yuan. Little pushes. Looking to play flicks where he can. Not wanting to engage in big rallies necessarily. Can't do that every point, but
2-1.
sets himself up really nicely. That was good play, strategic play from him. That's what he's got to do. Can't always be playing, looking to play the big shots. Lovely backhand winner.
2-all.
That's where he's kind of set himself up. Chung Yuan.
Two, 3.
He only won 2 points on serve. Lost 6 of them on serve. In the last game, Chung Yuan. That's something he's going to want to improve on.
2-3. Four, 2.
Adds to his tally here. What you want to do, obviously, is an opponent of a Chinese player here in China is you want to keep the crowd quiet. How do you do that? Start to build some momentum. Frustrate the opponent. Handcuff them where you can. Don't allow them to play their shots.
5-2.
Exactly. When he picks his moments, Chang Yuan is effective. He's up by 3 here. I think that might be the biggest lead he's had. Yeah, it is indeed. So far in this match.
3-5.
Fuji dragged him around the table, pulls one back.
Four, 5.
Well, he reels off 3 in a row himself. Chu Chin. It's a lovely backhand. 4 consecutive points.
Timeout.
And that's why Chang Yuan is calling for a timeout here.
Five, 6. Let 5-6. Six all.
Great shot. Wow, doesn't he? Chang Yuan that's past his opponent. Draws level. First point off the timeout in his favor.
7-6. Seven all.
Breaking the head here from Wang Chuqin. This is much better from Chang Yuan.
7-8.
Wang Chuqin edges in front. I don't think Chang Yuan was quite expecting that. 2 points the lead and 2 points the need now for Wang Chuqin to move into the final tomorrow. Sorry, later on today, I should say, excuse me.
10-7.
And it's got 3 match points here. What a way to do it. It's a lovely shot.
Game and match
To
to
defeat this young
Wang.
man.
Wang wins by
It's
4
been
games
excellent
to
from
0.
Wang Chuqin, who had to win it 4-2 against another Chinese Taipei player last time round, Lin Ru, in the semi-finals of the 2025 Asian Cup. That was far more dramatic. And then, of course, Liang Jingkun in the final in 4 straight games, which is what he did today against Chang Yuan. Wang Chuqin of China beats Chang Yuan of Chinese Taipei 11-9, 11-5, 11-5, 11-7 in 4 straight games. But remember that name, Chang Yuan. He has lit up this tournament with some big upsets along the way. He's played some really good stuff, but he ultimately fell short against Wang Chuqin. A good fight from him, but his tournament comes to an end. Wang Chuqin marches on to his 2nd Asian Cup final in as many years, which he will contest later this evening, as we look back at the highlights of this match.
One love. Three, 5. 5. Seven, 6. Seven.
Up next on table 1, it is the 2nd women's semi-final with Miwa Harimoto of Japan taking on Wang Wenyu, the defending champion of China.